Have you ever wondered why you feel a resistance or even a pullback every time you need to reach closer to Christ, to God, to the things of God, to the things that are supposed to feed your soul? There's a reason behind that. And that's what I want to bring out here today and give even a little bit of my testimony because this is something I have experienced in the past prior to salvation. And I was just thinking about it today, and it came to my mind because it makes a lot of sense. It makes plenty of sense nowadays. And if you are someone who is not saved yet, or even those who are in the way getting closer to Christ, but there's always this fear and this pull, like again, like a resistance. I want to tell you that there's a reason behind that. And first of all, we live in a real spiritual battle. I mean, the Bible is clear about that. And something that I have questioned myself at the time later on, because I've made a click in my mind and I was like, why would I feel a resistance and the fear to get closer to God if that's something that's supposed to be good for me? That's something you need to question yourself because it doesn't make any sense on why am I going to be afraid of God, afraid of the things that are to feed my soul, to like soul care, like. But usually it's more when it comes to Christ's salvation. At least for me at the time, it used to be more everything I heard something about the Bible. I mean, well, let me be honest, like not the Bible, but the cross and the salvation in Christ, I would feel this resistance and this weird fear, these negative feelings, like almost as if something was trying to like to pull me back from it. And looking back nowadays, I realized, okay, that was an entity. I will be completely honest, that was an entity trying to, to separate me from God. And I want to bring that to the attention of people because it is not normal at all to feel that way when we are supposed to live for God. We were created by Him and we are supposed to live for Him. Like our soul needs Him. We cannot go through this life without God. And I want to open people's eyes because there's a spiritual battle, like a real one, going on right now on that. I mean, it continues to happen since that time that I was struggling with. And it's no joke because we need to start to ask questions. We need to start to observe our feelings and what is going on within us because if God if God is like a being that's supposed to be good for me, why would I feel this way? And if you look in the Bible, it says that God is not a spirit of fear. Like He did not give us a spirit of fear. So fear is not from Him. So from there you see that there's something negative. There's something spiritual going on, pulling your soul back, pulling your entire being away from Him. Because these things they do not want to see us prosper. They basically they do not want to see us saved. They don't want our salvation. So they will lie to you, they will put fears in you and make you believe that not only believe, but they will make you associate God and Christ with negative things. Like that's another thing is that most people when they are to get saved, the question sounds like, oh, if I accept Him, it means I will have to be perfect. It means I will have to. They basically associate God to pressure and the works based salvation, which is not true at all. Like, God is an abundant life to our soul. The moment you accept Him, it's like an explosion of light into our life. And that's another lie from the enemies to make you believe that God is going to pressure you, that it's all about rules and religion and all this perfectionism that we cannot keep, which is true. And the gospel, it's not even about that. God knows that we are not perfect. That's why He offered us a free gift and His Spirit to help us overcome sin naturally through a relationship in love, light, and freedom. So we have freedom in Him. Like God, He made it so easy for us. The finished work on the cross from Christ, like He literally made it so easy for us humans that there's not even other option at this point to look for salvation. That's He made it so easy for us. It's so simple to accept Him. And the enemy is still after that. He's still trying to gaslight people into thinking that that's who God is, and to put fears in them and resistance and all these lying perceptions and messed up perceptions. He will also manipulate your trauma and past experiences against him and his character as well. So he will always slander God to us in different ways. It can be through media, through false teachings, bad experience in life that people had. He will manipulate everything against you and God to separate you from Him. And I just want to let you know today to just settle with yourself, with like just connect yourself to your to your own soul and entire being, and just question why would I reject like something that's supposed to be good for me, a free gift, a salvation? Why would I not want to get saved? And from there, I promise you, after you make that question to yourself, things will start to change because your heart will be more open to receive Him. That's what happened with me. Like the moment I have asked myself that question, that's when my heart became more open to receive Him. Because the thing is that I was also pushing it away out of fear and ignorance at the time. I was pushing it away, and that's a lie. You don't need to feel that way about God. He loves you. God is all for you. He loves you right now. He's all for you. He wants you to see you prosper. He gave you salvation. And we need to question, why would I not accept salvation? Why would I struggle with this? And from there, you will start to see the God moving more, because God is very gentle. He will not force himself upon anyone, but what he will do is that he's going to knock at the doors of our hearts. But it's up to us to open that door and to just accept him in. And from there, you will start to see things changing, because from an open heart, from a humble heart, ready to receive Him, ready to learn the truth and to listen for things for what they are, your life will change and you will be full of light. That's when it's like saying yes to God already, in a way, because God sometimes is also waiting for our hearts to be free and open to him so he can move. Because as I was saying, God is very respectful to our free will, but the moment you open himself to him in a humble way, I'm telling you, your life will change. So I just want to leave you with that, to think about it. I think it was a good message to share, because it's a real thing that happened to me, so I know how it feels. I know how it is. Not to speak about of the amount of spiritual warfare I have faced before and even after my salvation, because there was really something trying to keep me away from God, from Christ specifically, not other gods, but Christ specifically. So think about that, because things have to make sense. Things have a reason on why they happen.